from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Niners offense making their way out, and they are led by the third overall pick back in this year's draft out of North Dakota State, Trey Lance. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A run there with Mostert as he'll push this forward and call it a 4-yard gain on 1st down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 23 carries, 103 yards, and a touchdown.
They've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
From midfield, here's Lance. Gets this one to Juszczyk. Not much there, only a yard.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he's going to be stopped up just short of the 1st down at the Cardinals' 41.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball, the ones in the huddle doing the chirping, right now I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough.
3rd and 1, who you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a 1st down.
Lance now on 1st down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Lance, a handoff here to Mostert. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They hand it off to Mostert. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Working from the gun, Lance. And it's caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. To throw, it's Murray. He will find the rookie from Purdue. That's Rondale Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. An option handoff given to Connor. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. The numbers there for Connor in last week's game. 6 carries, 60 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 28. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. From the gun is Strebler. Over the middle, complete. That's Moore. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers. 3 of them, in fact.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Javon Kinlaw coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. Prater's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Raheem Mostert and the Niner offense getting the football back. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season, and, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage. And, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for them.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And, Charles, this defense, they know that they've got their work cut out for them. Here's a quarterback coming off a game in which he threw 4 touchdowns. And they've watched the tape all week. They've seen it, but what can they do differently?
I think they've got to approach it like a pitcher facing a really hot batter. Get him uncomfortable in the box. Change speeds, change locations, change the pitches you throw at him. So show different coverages, blitz sometimes, drop back other times. Just don't let him get comfortable or let him get into rhythm.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Lance. James has got it. Complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 32-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, a run with Mostert. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible. So I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. We'll check on his status when we get back. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Here's Lance to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Lance going to throw. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. From the gun, Murray. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Connor on the read option. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he's stopped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Here's Murray. Quick slant caught by Kirk. And And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray.
And this will be swung out here for counter.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
On second and goal, here's the option.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Rondale Moore.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Cardinals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take it out. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Prater for the extra point. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Raheem Mostert and the Niner offense getting the football back.
He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Well, now he's looking just to add to his totals. No gain on the screen there. It's second down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
And Lance now to throw. That's complete out left to Ayuk.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 21 yards there on third down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Lance looks to throw again.
And this is incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
From the gun, it's Lance. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10.
The Cardinals going to get the football one final time here in this first half. Meanwhile, Murray's throw going into the hands of Williams.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Murray. Dancing to his left. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Lance. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Pushes him aside at the 45. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Lance, a give now to Sermon.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
That's on the guard, Laken Tomlinson.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
They give to Sermon out of the gun.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Lance. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
The 49ers traded up to snag Brandon Ayuk at pick 25 in the 2020 draft out of Arizona State. He was in and out of the lineup a little bit in his rookie year. Only played in 12 games, but was awfully productive when he was out there with 60 catches. And there's another one, this time for a first down.
49 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Throwing now is Lance. This is caught. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down now, it's Connor. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Second down, here's an option right. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now a handoff, Sermon. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Lance to throw on 3rd and 1. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th. Here comes the 49ers punter now. Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Murray's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Murray giving to Connor on the draw. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd and 1, Murray over the middle, complete. That's Moore. Murray to Moore, first down, Arizona. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Now Murray. Again, he finds Moore. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray complete on the quick throw to Moore. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And just nowhere to go for Connor. Defense gets to him, and they mark him short. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll run with Sermon to begin the drive. .58 yards to rushing for him now in the ball game. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now Lance. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
2nd down, here's Mostert again. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
try and run for the first with Sermon. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And a short gain here down to the 22. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. The kick by Gold is good. And that will bump the lead up to 11. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Kyler Murray now in the Cardinal offense. Down by 11. A minute 50 to play. Murray now on 1st down. He's got Connor. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Murray going to throw. Screen pass to Connor. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Shotgun now for Murray. And it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Throwing now is Murray. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the Niners force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receivers. Unfortunately, it was picked off.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Cards going
nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. Lance looking to throw it. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something.